Okay, just to
templated
confirm,
everyone
I
at
have 2
152s.
vehicle crews, right?
You have 3.
Solid, what Vix?
Geez, they're doing a pretty big combined arms
You have
op if
3
they're going to have
vehicle
3
crews.
vehicle crews.
Yes, they have vehicles. What are they?
We'll just have to see how it goes, I guess.
You've got Boomstick in the car. We've just got a gun to defend us whilst doing fire missions.
Oh yeah, one of them I think is going to be a mortar carrier.
Check. Good check.
Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
This is ground, go ahead.
Roger, ready to provide brief when you're ready.
Might as well go ahead with it.
Solid. Then here are your objectives. Today, you get a choice of 2. Break. If you look at the map, we have a few things marked to our immediate south, as well as some stuff marketed on the left side of the map. If you also crack open C-tab, you'll see that within our territory, the towns of Fallinsbotel and Dishorn are friendly garrisoned at this time. Break. You have 2 potential objectives, one being offensive and one being defensive. Break. The offensive objective is to take the towns of Bonstorf, Hemmensburg, Beckendorf, and Bergen, all to our immediate south, where we believe, after smashing through the enemy's defenses to get to this airport, they are trying to mount a pseudo-defense. Your other objective is to reinforce the FOB at Fallinsbostel, marked at grid ref 612-204, as well as help the defense of the town of Dashorn. Now, if you break. Now, completing the offensive objective means that it's up to the small defensive garrison at our territory to hopefully hold out against the onslaught of enemy forces, but it's most likely going to result in a trade-off of territory where we still make a gain compared to them. Or, we can defend our territory and potentially counterattack south, but it means that the territory we would be hitting today would be more reinforced later. Either way, it's bound to be in our favor. How copy?
Sorry, don't know.
Let me know what your decision is ASAP, because I gotta, retemplate the server, because both AOs are set.
Just think, you know what? Flag it.
Gentlemen, we're going on assault today, if that's okay with you.
They're going on assault today.
Good, Alpha.
Which objectives again, sorry?
Alright, so again, I was talking about this last night. They could either defend this and counterattack and get to this town, and then basically, cut into this territory right here and have a potential to backcap the enemy, or they could just smash and grab the towns. But the result is I'm going to be throwing AI at this.
Acceptable casualties or property damage, or are we just going to blitz them?
This is high. Just as a campaign thing, I have added some contingencies for excessive civilian casualties and actual war crimes. So, fun.
Another person.
Yep. Let's not hit vehicles with crosses.
So again, I mentioned one of those contingencies was I made the CCP a lot bigger.
Sorry, we're going with assault objective 10 high.
But I have written a few conditions in my paperwork.
Everybody,
if they,
get me your ready status
keep doing
when
that
you're
shit.
ready.
Don't shoot us. What's their name?
Armor to ground command.
Go for ground.
Since you already have one IFB, do you want us to swap to the tank, or do you want us to be in the Puma?
Someone.
Nah, Puma might be slightly better.
Alright, so they're going like full offense here. So I got a template,
Hello?
a bunch of civilians.
Hi, question over.
This is high, send traffic.
What forces are we against exactly?
You are against yourselves, but you have the desert camo and they have the jungle, or excuse me, woodland camo.
Solid copy. Any news on any potential enemy air assets?
Roger. Unknown at this time, but they do have an airbase garrisoned with planes and helicopters to the south, so I would expect them, because they have limited assets like yourself, to probably play those as reactionary role. How copy?
Solid copy.
Right,
Big crew teams, maybe it would be a good idea to get one of the AA vehicles as a backup support.
Alright, so I'm just templating out some civilians here.
We do have jets on Cap Patrol.
True, good point. Okay. So, vehicles, confirm what vehicles you use. Give me your call
How many in
signs
this
and
town?
set of a map with the vehicle type. Thank you.
Boomstick is mortar with, and we're rocking in a car with a gun on it. Or a mortar.
Puma is Puma.
Just making sure I don't put any of these guys
Sorry?
in military garrisoned areas.
Futuristic.
Mortar is mortar.
Does it have thermal?
Yeah, so some of these have destroyed ruin textures, but I'm hoping that, you know, that doesn't happen.
It doesn't look like it really matters because
John 53, right?
At this point, I'm just looking for buildings to put these guys.
it doesn't really look like it matters, Boyle, because the vehicles have the same temperature as
Ground, this is Speedball.
Go for ground.
Speedball is an F-16C Fighting Falcon. We'll provide lowdown on that.
Solid copy. Air, try to get a loadout.
Alright, so how many
fever
civs do
or
I have in
something
here?
against
1,
air
2,
assets
3,
and,
4,
gun
5, 6,
support.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
At this time, I cannot change my pylons,
1,
so
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Solid
10.
copy.
I am purely cap.
You got a
1, 2,
Vulcan,
3,
don't
4,
ya?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so
Okay,
10,
cap
10,
with
and
a
13.
Vulcan.
I have enough, right? I've got like... Most...
And here's what I'll
Okay,
do
all
with
units, get ready to move out.
with this town.
Take my backpack. Take my backpack. That's full of everything we need.
I'm not gonna indeed.
Everyone on 70?
Alright, 50 check.
Attach it. Like, can you do anything special with this thing?
Awaiting orders.
Hey, Snipe.
I wonder what an infantry Milan version is. Medical woodland.
When you're marking the shit on map, can you make things look a bit more logical? Because to me, it's just a bunch of random numbers. I get you dividing shit up, but...
I don't have to draw lines because the roads separate zones
Yeah,
from
that's
the
what I was
towns.
guessing.
Yeah. Otherwise,
So that
it
thing's
would
gonna
look
evac some
shittier.
civs.
Okay, this is ground.
Otherwise,
Alpha,
now I'm gonna give a quick
ADZ is
spot
my
check.
secret drop zone for you. First objective is Bonestorf. Big one is proposed location from one of the vehicles. Second vehicle,
Oh, shoot,
move
didn't mean to do
with
that. Well,
Alpha.
Oh, actually, all four of those
Alpha
buildings
and
are garrisonable,
secure
but
any
I'm,
approach from
just want them to come in here. We're gonna make this kind of a pseudo command building.
again your discretion on final movements.
Do you have a set point where we want us to dismount? Can we choose that?
And then I'm going to put.
Alpha, I would assume you would get somewhere in the forest to the west of ADZ.
No, actually, I need a
and,
tow one here.
Move your squad
So I'll
into
template
the
a tow
bone
and
drop
let's see, do
with
an eagle as well.
possible leaving a bit of security.
And those things all
on
move around as
because they are very close cities.
I see
Over.
fit, depending on what the player base does.
Question.
In about 20 minutes, I'm also going to send those things up.
Right?
We have an
That's correct.
Why don't we just attack it straight from the north, from Vic 1's point?
Oh, we're gonna take a...
Could do. I have nothing against.
I do hope they do
Speedball,
their
this is
recon, though,
Dutchman.
because around the town of Bergen, I've got an
please,
MG and an
as well.
AT position. If you guys were here last week, you saw what this AT
Bravo to
position
ground.
did to their entire
Go
armor
for ground.
group. It literally destroyed all of them.
capable and we're ready to go when
It was pretty funny.
Solid copy. You'll be providing
So looking at the map
security,
from this
outside
position,
of, Bones
They
Drop.
have that all breaking
Just
down.
get
This
eyes
place is
on,
also garrisoned right there.
Hammersburg once deployed.
Here, I'm gonna call that in. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
All forces are ready to move.
Be advised, what transport will Bravo be taking?
There's an empty Puma right here that can carry 6 people.
I'll let them finish their spiel.
Moving out to point 1.
You got APC or Puma?
So they've got their air call sign set up.
We're getting into Puma.
Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Yeah.
Zeus lag.
This is down. Go ahead.
Roger, ground, this is high. Be advised, we're going to, since you're going for the offensive objective, we're going to task an additional small objective. Recon earlier ID'd it with some fortifications. Grid ref 653, break 205. That complex right there, we have a small installation marker on it. If you can spare the time, clear it out. Then again, if we smash through their lines, they're probably going to pull away from that objective anyway. How copy?
Repeat grid ref.
Grid ref is on the... Someone marked it in a yellow marker. It has a blue installation marker. 654, break 205. Again, 654, break 205.
Thank you. I'll host copy and search copy on that.
Alright, so probably some of them respawn, you know, check out their gear, yada-da. And now let's take a look at their assets here. So I'm going to hide myself.
Puma to Martyr.
Their Martyr has a little light on it, that's cute. They've got a medical vehicle, interesting choice, that is assigned to a medic Vic.
Puma to
But
Martyr.
since I am paranoid about it,
Hello?
Are you guys headed to the
I'm going to
dismount
assign
point?
that as a medical vehicle
Yes.
anyway.
We have Andrews as
So they're bringing a Martyr, medical Vic.
Wait, I'm sorry, did you say Andrews is driving?
No, Andrews squad is in this vehicle.
These two guys are the mortar crew. They
Okay.
were really utilizing that mortar
We
last
gotta cross
week.
the fields to get there quicker.
And they're also
Copy
taking
that.
a
We are
Puma, so
safe
they're
drivers
taking 2
before the road.
IFEs. It looks like they have a Tiger
Mortar
on
team
standby
ground.
at the ground.
Son for Boomstick.
So they've got a varied role right
Boom
there.
team, do you have any
And
smoke
they are tasking
with
a
your
cap
ammo?
plane in the air.
We've got smoke, HE, kill everything, rounds, and illumination.
So I think to give Homebrew some action, I'll probably have
Copy,
some transport
thank you.
helicopters, some Hueys come in with some reinforcements at some point. As well as have a Tiger
If we need a
escort, but I'll
position
probably
lining
set it
up, we
to
can do that
careless
quite
hold
easily.
fire for the moment. That way, you know, Homebrew can have like 3 or
Sorry,
4
copy.
targets of
My
opportunity
idea
to
is
cap.
Once Alpha starts entering the city, smoke
I think that'll be
just
fair. Again,
outside
as a
of the
Zeus,
city
you want to do
prevent
your
the
mission,
second
have
city
everyone have things
engaging
done.
the first.
Okay, low key, that
Repeat
symbol right
last
there
ad,
kind of freaked me
comms on
out. I
my
thought I
short
yellow
range.
chain for a second, but you want to make sure
So,
all assets have a
I
good time.
believe
So I'll let him shoot some stuff
Red
down.
Mike is a good
Maybe
point
I'll throw
to be
a
smoked
weaker plane
while
against him,
Alpha enters the first city
Just so we
to
can
avoid
dogfight with.
a secondary objective engaging primary objective. Over.
Geez, something's screwed with Galil's base Arma 3 game, I guess.
Acknowledged.
And then as these guys are prepping stuff, I'll also be throwing AI
From
down
this
the
point
road.
on, Alpha Bravo coordinate with the boomstick for any support
So
fire.
if this is the case, I'm actually going to come out with a Leopard here. You don't want to delete the marker because that'll delete the entire squad. Because I do have this position right here. You got to be careful because that barrel does have physics, and you don't want the AI to ram it in those tank fighting positions. The HESCO barrier specifically. So just to cut her fuel so
Ground,
she
this is
doesn't,
Speedball.
you know, try to drive out of there.
Go for ground.
But let's say
Taking off runway 09.
about 11 minutes, I'll start throwing
Sorry,
some stuff
copy.
that way.
Try
My goal
holding
is
off,
for
not
the
for
AI first to
objective
hit
for
this
now.
town because there's just an 8-man
April.
garrison right there,
North of
and then that
objective,
flanking
Speedball.
force will help back cap that
Speedball
fob.
turn heading 020 after takeoff. Contact LaGuardia
And then I'm
departure.
going to stop right there. So border's probably going
Take
to adjust
off,
to move
turn
down
heading
here,
020, contact LaGuardia, Speedball.
but they're going to continue to be able to
Can
smash
you
and
push
grab
that,
because the time
airshots
is
5-5, we don't really care enough to
dedicated.
I was making a meme.
All they did was they quickly changed out
The
the
meme
vehicle
is no one
physics.
wants to go to LaGuardia. That place is trash.
and we'll see how they do. So pitfalls, I would say, for this operation.
Rerouting to JFK.
The tank is definitely rerouting to
We'll be in the
JFK.
Hudson.
Fuck's sake. You know, obviously
Unable.
the tank, if air doesn't pick it up in time, that can be easily dunked. I'd say the 3 biggest pitfalls, though, are the 3 AT turrets I have around Bergen for static defense. I did try to make this kind of the pseudo command post of the area.
Start moving up.
That's why it's kind of the southernmost objective right here. But this, with you know, all this open terrain and all that you know, coverage
Alpha,
that the
Bravo.
AT has,
Let them boomstick know when you will be getting
I don't
out
even
of the
think,
forest
even if
so
they
can
do know
smoke
these positions exist,
area
they probably
between
won't be able to
objective
see
1 and
the exact static right there because
Hey,
the
can
camera.
you
Just letting you know.
So, I
due to
would
the
think
fact
they
that the
might
lands are
lose a
affected
vehicle
by
to
wind,
it.
we're having to do ranging shots prior to fulfilling taskings.
Who want a martyr?
So it's a bit of a mean thing for me to do today, but you know what? Why not? So we're gonna do a 90,
Who
35,
want a
50,
martyr?
50.
Can you do us a huge favor and turn the giant fucking strobe light off?
Yeah, we did it. We were just testing it. It's gonna be our combat animation thingy.
Ooh, that's actually pretty damn bright.
Yeah, as you light
Alright,
up like the
do me
4th
a
of
favor
July.
and stay a good solid like kilometer away from me then.
It's
Man.
okay, the beam will drag
Let's,
the missiles away.
He will attract AT from my vehicle.
Hold up. I have an idea.
Standing by.
Command, Dutchman.
Go for command.
Tiger's up at holding area in these times. Yeah, we're watching over the AO now.
Just a troll.
Solid copy. If you have eyes on our defense point, try to seize them if you notice any armor in that direction as well.
If I see
that
it and I've
point
got
one?
a frickin' Casbird in the air, I might actually
Native,
use
we
that
have
to designate
city
targets.
far to southwest.
Types back.
Basically, if there is any hard targets, you can engage those.
It's an imp.
But you have to primarily support
Oh,
us,
man.
just so you have something to do.
Copy. Oh, I do see you.
Pretty funny. So
We're
they
in
got
the
their
southwest town.
tiger up in the air,
Yellow mark.
Now, 3
and Homebrew
blue
he is
arrows
probably
pointing
very
onto
high in the
our
sky right
territory.
now. Yep. So
Oh,
I will
that.
say the only
Oh,
I
got
do
it.
need to put down my AA defense. I always forget
Doubt
to do
there
that.
will be any units in that direction, but if you notice anything there, enemy, confirmed enemy, you can swap it.
Copy that.
So put that squad down. I'm gonna want another
That's
one
what
back
that is.
here.
Solid. Copy.
But I do have this vehicle as well, and it looks like, yep, she is already trying to get a read on Homebrew, but this thing doesn't fire unless it gets fairly close, so all he can do is paint her. But other than that, it's just going to be just to spook the pilot. Because again, that's probably about a 2.5 click shot, and with, you know, AAA, just bullets, it's not gonna hit.
This is ground. Do we have any UAV operators or any UAVs?
So let me explain what I'm going to do here. I'm going to pop a smoke grenade just to delete these guys and have this guy haul ass away.
To go for adjustments. He's on our short range.
Because that'll justify why there's no civs in this small
solid
town, because
copy. Can
they're
I
just trying
get
to
a
get
bit
evacs.
of look into
And,
the
you know, the civs don't like these guys
marker
because they've
on
already been
map, yellow
mortaring the
X.
frickin' towns.
I just need some
Repeating
basic.
again, we do not
Alright, so I got about
have
5
the
minutes,
means
so I'll
for
wait till the
UAV,
first
which
assault,
is
and then
why
I'll
we're having
probably
to use
send
your
the stuff
AA
in.
boy as our forward control.
I didn't give him a drone this campaign either.
Solid copy.
Command,
I'm
Dutchman.
asking Air to do me some recon on that.
But with the tier
yellow
3 out
X
today,
map.
they will get the chance to get
Dutchman
drones,
is able. Pushing in.
but only 2.
Command, this is Alpha.
Go for command.
Alpha's
So again, the closer towns are pretty lightly garrisoned.
pushing along the final
I do like
black
how
line to
they're
objective.
using the tree lines to go, and instead of the main roads, that's going to prevent my
copy.
recon vehicles from
Boomstick,
finding
if
them.
you can send those sounds out within next minute or so, that would be great.
AFM beginning ranging shots now.
I'm just trying to think though. What I don't have any scramble forces though, because you know, these guys are kind of spread thin. Oh, are they gonna range the town? Well, that's gonna get messy. So one of the frick, whatever the word is. One of the contingencies I have is if too many civs die throughout the campaign, I will start. There's a section in here. Oh, I hit too many.
Wait, one.
If you see that armed civilians, for example, I'll have to template my own, but I'm gonna make my own subsection of armed civvies.
From I don't know what.
So it's copy.
Yep. See, when you go like that, then he can fire. So he's trying to duck. But yeah, he's in his own territory, but we're not tolerating that.
Message, boomstick.
Where did the ranging shot land in? We marked on dot where we fired it. We need to have no adjustments.
Alright, so they fired a ranging shot, so I'm just trying to cover all the action.
Thick forest along the black line.
Alright, when you're at the
no, we heard no impacts either.
Yeah, they didn't hear an impact yet.
Let us know. We're gonna have to do this where you call for adjustments.
So I would have been able to hear it.
Roger.
But yeah, oh, they took quite a beating right there.
Yeah, this is Dutchman.
Go for ground.
We got hit while trying to scat at blue mark. I'll give you a spot trip soon. We're RTB for maintenance.
Yeah, so they're gonna. I think they lost their tail rotor.
If it's dangerous to scout.
No, she's still spinning, but she's not spinning as quickly, so she's lost some anti-torque capability, but not by much. So just a helicopter flying by, that's not really any means for me to, you know, start scrambling the military.
Ground, this is Speedball.
When the borders are this
Go
close.
for ground.
In the town of Bonsdorf, it looks like it's 2 IFVs, probably 8 times foot mobiles.
Solid copy. Vehicles, be aware of those IFVs.
PID those as IFVs.
Hey, firm Pumas, understood.
You clear to fire ranging shot, boomstick.
Hey, firm. Green dot's gonna be fire marker. Just marked with a red.
Here, I'm gonna put a spawn effect in the wood just so I can template the white smoke grenade, because otherwise it'll default to flare, and I want to be able to put that down immediately to simulate these civs trying to evac
For
in.
reference, Alpha is to the east of town 1.
Actually, this will probably, if I hit C,
yeah,
have
we
some
are
smoke,
currently
but
northwest of town.
I don't want. I want to have a backup just in case.
Round's been deployed. 20 seconds.
Puma to ground.
Go for ground.
Do you want us to get up there to that town once the infantry's in contact, or what do you want us doing?
I think Cape Pierce just logged
For
out.
now, protect the infantry.
And now we
then
wait.
Move to the.
So yes,
I would
there
say
is
west side of that
a
town
possible
to
intervention
prevent those
for
IFVs shooting out
independent
from the
forces to come in as mercenaries for Blue 4. We're probably not going to see that for another like
Be
2, maybe
advised
3
that there's
weeks.
a medical truck, military, breaks civilians inside town.
Boomstick, we wouldn't be able to see nothing. The town is blocking the view. Nonetheless, just smoke the entire area. We're going to push in. We're about 100 meters from the town.
Alright, so they do. One of them called it
in. Are you able to cover us?
So we're able to see it.
At the year marker. We are just northwest of town.
This is where it gets a little bit difficult because I got to make sure.
Important message. Limit your.
I think I'm just going to send it now, just as time. They saw it. All I needed them to do was see it, and make sure they saw
Alpha
it,
call for smoke one ready.
and then just pull this puppy
Vehicle,
boy back.
are you ready to
And
cover
that's
us,
going to be a
vehicle?
nice custom fob as well.
We are in the hole marker. We're ready to move out and cover you when you move.
Roger, all teams, this is Alpha. We're pushing in. A medical vehicle is escaping town. We're ignoring it for now.
Hey, Farm Bravo is moving from the forest to the east of the town, where we'll be able to support you.
I'm half tempted to also simulate these guys leaving, because since there's no
Pumas
civs
to
and
the
there's
west
only
of the
8
year
of them.
marker.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to do
Roger,
just
we're
that. So I'm going to have these guys get in the APC. So yeah, have them all. Yeah, oh shit.
Round, boomstick, 26 seconds for impact. Round's complete.
I'm trying to pull back.
One now.
But I would be the closest to your splash now. Confirm with them.
What's the ROE?
ROE, do not engage civilians. Limit explosives in city.
Command Detachment, Squadron.
Go for command.
Squad size facing north.
Well, I
Just
didn't
on
last that
yellow
long with
mark.
that.
Mechanized. A minute ago. Seems to be dug in.
So now I can start scrambling. So I'm actually going to
Alpha,
reinforcements.
Alpha,
LZ. Create 2 LZs and a rally point right there. This will let their cap do some stuff. They still have the frickin' flashlight on, man. That just floors me.
This is Boomstick. If possible, could you give us an idea on where those mortars splashed?
This is High, say again.
We fired first shell of smoke on Green Dot Grid Ref 684208. Is it possible to give an identification of where the rounds are actually splashing due to wind affecting rounds?
Roger. Alright, hold on.
We fired the rounds in the vector of those line of X's.
This is High. I'll see what I can do about that because I'll mark it with a yellow dot. It's like 800 meters to the east. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Understood. For a southwestern wind, that's a bit confusing.
Puma and Martyr, are you guys... Can you guys watch our right side?
Copy that.
My bad. Our rear.
Alright, this is High. I've adjusted the wind. Hopefully that'll help. Otherwise, I'll see what I can do after today. Yeah, because for them to be that close and the wind to blow them like 800 meters off, that's a bit disconcerting. So, I'm going to bring in those reinforcements, give their air dudes some stuff to do.
Teacher, for the love of God, can you please turn that light off?
RTB for repairs.
Sorry.
So we're gonna do Blue 4.
Go.
Fully maintenance. We'll be back on station.
I've been told they use Hueys, so I'm gonna bring in a group of Hueys. And we're gonna do full-on rifle squads. So this one will be going to Alpha. This one will go to Bravo. I want them to be careless hold fire, so they don't do anything stupid.
Of your repairs, get
and then to get in front of these guys, I want to put up a helicopter for defense.
In the small city marked with yellow X and try to dunk it, over.
And set her to careless hold fire because her job is just going to be escort.
Be advised, there seems to be an armored vehicle on the south side of town hidden within the trees.
That Vic's gotten away. Awesome. I think they just PID'd this Vic, but I need to pull her out anyway because that area was schwacked.
Roger.
So I'm going to pull her away.
Well, I'm on the east side of town.
Looks like Homebrew is landing right now for some maintenance, so it's going to be up to the Tiger, actually, to
Mark where you see the vehicle, that'd be more helpful.
Get that stuff out. Pierce is gonna... Oh, he DC'd again. Gonna teleport him once he is ready. Okay, how about we don't have you guys turn
Dude, look
out.
here around the map. The vehicle's around there somewhere.
Okie
Okay, that's one way to get out of there.
Do you know what kind of
templated
vehicle
him
it was?
so he'd be able to go straight, but okay.
No. Not in the slightest. All I see is the turret.
Morbidy's scanning around for, I think, that Vic. So we can probably assume that there is some sort of enemy helicopter out there. So this escort bird, if she takes fire, I will set her to gun tow.
We're calling this first town clear. We have eyes on the second town from here, but we can only see serfs in buildings.
And now I should probably begin my assault over here too. So I'm gonna get a rifle squad down.
Can you repeat that?
Town of Bosch.
We're gonna go area hopping.
So copy, get ready to move in for secondary objective.
Roger, we're gonna move to the second objective, but the second objective we can see serves from our
Going to
town
put a
objective.
recon team
No, nothing much more.
right there.
Alpha, this is Boom Stick. We can smoke to your south whilst crossing down towards the
Alright,
town
so
2,
escort
you're gonna
birds
get
down.
back a door.
Can't see the enemy helicopter from her position. She would be able to with her instruments and shit, but you know, this is just kind of the Zeus bias. And I have my tank ready to actually come up and support the infantry.
Which is on the southeast side of this box.
But I'm also using this to see where Morbid's gun
Alpha's
cam
gonna follow the
goes.
black line into town, the next town.
But I'm probably gonna pull the Tiger
This
back.
is ground to vehicle cruise.
Because I have limited resources for the entire campaign, so I don't want to really throw down air assets unless I absolutely have to.
Puma, do you read?
So they are moving
Go for
back,
Puma.
actually.
Puma, considering movement of friendly troops, can you make sure they do not get engaged from Objective 3?
Here come my AI.
Ground is Alpha, apparently is a late joiner back at base. If you can handle that please for us.
So recon vehicle was able to get out.
This is ground.
I'm actually going to send her up right there to provide a first warning system and some
This one's
spotting for my 2 helicopters.
Are you at base at this point?
Yeah, we're on station. Sorry, I didn't see.
Alright,
see
second
that.
helicopter is now leaving.
So we got
As soon as she leaves, I will turn this bird around.
Get him roughly to location of Objective 1.
Puma's got vehicle contact coming in from the southeast right now. It's a Luke.
We got eyes on Luke. Can we
Dutchman,
engage?
copy. We're RTB. We're insert.
Yep, and I'm going to pull her back with
Third
those
copy,
things for
Can we
Yes,
engage
yes.
enemy vehicle in next town?
I'm going to tell her to open fire if she sees stuff, but I'm going to
Alpha's just
quickly
crossed
like pull her
Bravo
back.
RV on the black line.
Understood.
Going to begin my assault.
On the way.
And I'm also going to get ready to template this puppy with fuel if
Alpha
need be
Bravo,
to
just be
begin
advised,
a
Boom 6
flank.
able to provide you with more smoke and HE.
Okay, rocket went in. Second rocket came in, hit that building. Okay, we're gonna retask.
This is smarter. We took out that last.
I think I just, whoops.
Solid copy.
So I'm gonna let the infantry get a bit ahead, and then I'm going to task this tank up to
Puma's
that
engaging
road.
a checkpoint to our southeast.
She set herself to
Ground,
defend
Vincent.
only. Not gonna fly for me.
Go for ground.
Boomstick took 2 rounds of auto cannon. We believe that position's compromise is going to be shifting.
Alright, we're going to put our
Copy.
animation down for the civilians. They're gonna be
So if they
hiding.
can advise me, you can fire.
Set the false.
It's going to be about 30
I'm gonna
seconds
set
for
these
us to
guys carousel
relocate and
fire
then
so they
10 seconds
stay
to
in
settle.
the animation. Let's have a look at
So
them.
tier 1 mic.
Yep, because now there's explosions happening around their location. So I got my counterattack coming. Looking over on the other side of the map, I have a recon team coming in to kind of check that position out. I've got a squad coming in to hit that spot. There is K. Pierce requesting his,
Alpha, if you want a fly mission, mark me your
TP.
tasking and we'll get on that as soon as possible.
Let's see, so
The big
player,
ass white box
teleport.
requesting smoke on it.
I knew he'd come back.
Open.
Bravo, this is ground.
So these guys are probably
Be
going to use
advised,
the
there's a
road to
massive
come
moving
in.
of infantry from the
Oh, tank
objective.
flanking shot.
about 200
It's right
meters
behind the
Bravo
Puma.
holding southeast.
Oh, here we go.
Scratch that southwest.
And she's charging
Enemy
her.
tank southwest in the field.
Leopard fires
Martyr,
again.
Or fucking run, Puma.
Might have gotten a
Puma's
hit on the Puma. Yep, Puma's disabled. They're quickly grabbing AT. I think Onion Green might be injured from that hit. I think they just disabled a gun on my my Puma, or my tank. Rocket comes in. Oh,
Hostile leopard in the field to the south.
I need her to pull back.
On the way.
Gonna try to get her to come south, but she is taking
Alpha,
a heavy
this
bit
is
of fire.
Marlwood Station ready for those smoke shot numbers now.
So I got that shot on the Puma. The Martyr was able to commit a flanking solution. They got the Milan shot on her.
Can we need your assistance.
But yeah,
over.
her gun was disabled in those first few shots, and then that tank got a nasty hit on her.
The leopard in the field is ground is disabled or should be falling back.
Send.
Yep, so they're calling that as falling back.
Third copy.
And I'm actually going to have these infantry pull back over here, because if we have an IFV out, they're not going to be able to engage
What is
that.
the status of the crew?
So I'm going to pull them in the forest for now, possibly send them to reinforce over in this town, since they were taking some stationary fire, but that was my only tank for the AO. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't really have that many other vehicle assets. I do have 2 things of QRF over here.
Roger, we're currently at the end of the road waiting for our
Which,
smoke.
at this rate, I might actually consider pulling back.
Alpha, how is our smoke?
Can't see any smoke right by the white box.
So infantry are set up right here.
Should have landed by now.
I think they're firing
Roger,
at some of the
manual then.
infantry. I think Auntie's trying to get a line on.
Puma crew.
IFE is now engaging these infantry.
Puma has been down. We called it out like 2 minutes ago.
Puma's been destroyed. I'm the only crew member alive.
He's calling up
Sorry,
smoke.
we got,
I want to get these guys in the
we
thick
got
tree
the
line
one
right here so we can
vehicle to
reconsolidate
your
and
north.
reattack.
Alright, break for a
Because that
moment.
tank
The
was
leopard
supposed
is
to be their
taken off
support.
to the southeast, headed towards the town. Unless Martyr destroyed it.
Dutchman?
No, we disabled its gun and it fell back.
Hey, firm, then expected at Beck and
She's
North.
out of fuel.
Command, Dutchman.
Go for command.
Where do you want us to land?
Now
We
get
have
back in. I'm
the
gonna call fuel
one-time
truck
green
up.
insert.
LZ1 on map.
From
Next
Alpha.
objective 1.
Hi,
Remaining
this is Speedball.
Puma,
This is high sun traffic.
Puma things move to LZ1.
Do we happen to have like a actual jet pilot helmet floating around somewhere?
That is a negative. Why are the G's hitting you too hard?
No HMD. Not a huge deal.
Solid. Shoot me a message on Discord after this. I'll fix it in the template.
Thanks, Chief.
Use ground remaining.
Alright, so another small thing, because again, the things I had to change from last week is for some reason with the infantry, I gave them the bunker wasps or whatever, and
there's greens are going there.
I had to give the JTAX laser designation batteries because it was glitching out.
I don't think I
So
can do
now,
that
other
at this
additions
time.
I need to make is that,
Are any of you on unseen entries in the channel, Bob?
and the crewmen have
I'll fall back
wonky
there.
guns.
Command, Dutchman, 30 seconds.
So IFE's coming out.
Solid. Dutchman, be advised.
She just needs fuel.
Remember, it is there. If not,
I can radio him into my location. I'm not gonna get there in 30 seconds, so.
Alright, this forest was a bad idea.
Ground 36.
Go for ground.
I'm noticing that
So I
Alpha
sent 8
lead
guys
is
in,
the
I only have
channel
4
above.
left.
You might need to try and get in touch with Alpha.
Copy that.
I'm gonna pull these guys back a bit
duty.
more. It's like this group is a bit sporadic right now along that tree line. And looks like reinserts, they flew wolves in back here, so they'll get in somewhere. The 2 piles looks like they traded out their Tiger
Alpha, be
for...
advised, the Bravo is
transport.
currently holding east of your location.
So fuel
and
truck,
north
it's
of the
gonna
town.
take a bit to get there. I will do the refueling manually to try to get that tank at full fuel. But if she takes another hit, I'm probably just gonna say derelict it, and the player base might get it.
You needed us to pick up?
He's supposed to be moving to you as we speak.
Yeah,
He's on
turret's
50.
completely disabled.
Iceberg, coordinate with them.
Let's look at the AI over here. Wow. And not a single casualty? Are you
Martyr
kidding
is
me?
coming in from the west.
Did anyone even get
Bravo
hit?
infantry.
What?
Vehicle, go on without me. I got a leopard coming to my position.
And to clarify, I didn't retemplate
Okay,
these
that's
AI. They were at 50 everything,
we got
which means they had a
you.
superior
We got
accuracy coefficient. And they still lost. Okay.
Dutchman, RTB.
That one, switch for
Apparently
attack
there's just a
heavy
friendly
once
fire
at base
incident.
and get ready for engagement of targets.
Attachment copy. RTB.
These guys are set. I'm gonna have them come in.
I'm on
Wow.
ground.
Okay. We're gonna try a different attack then.
We're still pushing through the black line. Scully just disconnected. Second in command stepping in.
Mr. Helicopter Pilot, if you make a 180, I'm in the field right behind you. I can't pop smoke.
Oh, you do need a pickup.
Be advised, Alpha, you are shooting friendlies. Thank you.
We're not shooting.
We're taking pot shots from your location, so unless you got a hostile in your team, then yeah.
Nope, it's my marksman. Or that's not even a marksman.
Crewman, 30 seconds on town.
Yeah, that's definitely not friendly. Looks like this is a martyr on martyr fight.
Be advised there's an IFV within the town.
Just pop smoke. I mean, yeah, you're still having that light on. Of course they're gonna see you.
204
Tries to be stealthy in a tree line. All they see is a freaking strobe light coming through the forest. That's beautiful.
You got mortars on standby, and we've got
Looks like they've got another reinsert coming in. Looks like it's Skelly.
Solid, are you sure you can hit the target?
I actually don't see anyone in that Vic.
Well, mark the target so we can see what we can do about them.
Maybe they're staging up here?
Reference white smoke for pickup.
Yeah, so they took hits, they might pull back.
Alpha Bravo, mark IFV location.
Visual white
is
smoke.
coming down the road right there. These 4 guys have pulled back.
Alpha to ground.
Go for ground.
This
so that position was taken
Professor
out.
speaking. I am replacing the Andruza.
Now, let's see. Weapon carriers, we're going to do... A Weasel. I'm just going through my list I made in my head on what to send up here.
And you still need the IFV dealing with?
I don't know, maybe they'll smash through the frickin' town first in that fog.
Alpha Bravo, what is the situation with IFV?
But when they get close to the player base, gets more to these 2 towns, I'll be mobilizing a bit more air support. That'll give Homebrew something to do, but they still have his gun for tasking. So we'll just have to see how that goes. This Mara right here.
Bravo.
Iceberg, do you have any idea what shot at us?
Go for Bravo.
A martyr.
What is the situation with IFV?
And now it's firing at the helicopter.
I'm sorry, repeat last.
IFV.
Still
Let's get rid
active.
of these
Try to
bodies.
get closer for my AT stick to fuck him.
We got RT. Get them on the target.
They still have the light
Stay
on.
firm. Mark the target for Artie.
Actually, I think this isn't on itself. It's when you actually see the flashing and stuff. So I think just having that up kind of causes it to
We're going to have
glitch
to do
out.
1 ranging shot, then we'll do a 3-rounder on her.
So it looks like they're going to try to calibrate artillery.
Mark where it landed and call for adjustments. How read Alpha?
This is Alpha, send it.
Sorry, disregard Bravo, just call for adjustments when rounds land.
So I'm going to have that Puma come up.
IFV, approx location marked on map.
Got my other Vics
Round
coming
out, 26-second ranging, call for adjustment, green dot's where we fired, mark it in yellow for adjustment.
These guys
Stay
aren't
firm.
doing what they're supposed to.
For reference, to just mark where it landed, we'll do the math.
So go ahead, delete those bodies.
Got it.
Alpha, be careful. There is a shot going on the objective.
What the heck
Bravo,
was that? Was that the tank missing? Yep.
Ground people, right.
Boomstick, be
Go for
advised,
ground.
good effect on target. Repeat, good effect
Negative,
on
not
target.
Martyr 6 effects. Martyr got him.
Fair enough.
Alright, Martyr just cooked that off. I'm actually going to pull these vehicles back. I want to reconsolidate.
Hostile A marked on map, anti-air.
And I need to get this garrison down, so
Bravo,
let me get a
Boomstick,
full
just for
rifle
reference,
squad
just
here.
mark where that shot landed for our future intel.
Martyr is falling back.
Martyr's gonna RTB. We need to rearm and repair.
Bravo.
So it's copying.
Mortar's going to do a rearm.
Bravo, Boomstick.
And then these 2 guys.
Bravo, do you read?
Go for Bravo.
Bravo, this is Boomstick. Can you just call, can you
So I
just
think all
mark
10
where
of those
that
civs
was
are still
splash so that
alive.
we'll be able to better support you better.
And worst comes to worst, I'll probably ungarrison that group and
Leopard,
send
we're
them
moving
around.
into the area.
Approx location of Mark.
So Puma decided to re-template out with the Leopard.
No problem, BB.
Here they are.
This is Alpha.
Go for ground.
I gotta be careful with that turret because it has fists that
Alpha
point
is
it behind, so I can just
currently
bulldoze
assaulting
through
the
the tree
town
line.
from the east. We are exiting the forest.
Solid copy. Bravo. Please assist them.
Don't worry, we're in the forest opposite them. We're going to be coming in from the north and moving east.
Puma got blown to hell.
Solid.
$20 here.
Command, Dutchman.
Wow. Wow.
Go for command.
Really?
Back on station with Tiger.
The smartest
Solid
AI.
copy. Position yourself somewhere to the northeast of objective 2.
If you guys are not able to attack and take either of these positions, I'm gonna get mad. Okay, at least we know this route is usable.
Tiger, copy.
Ground, this is Boomstick.
Go for ground.
Do you want the tree line in between town 2 and 3 softened up for you guys to move
Okay. Let's try this again.
Hold for now, but get ranging shots in there if you have any spotters. Over.
through? Understood, we will be able to self-designate. We've got our ranging now.
Solid copy.
Where are you going? Oh, I set the wrong one.
This is Marder to High Command.
This is high, send traffic.
According to vanilla thingy, everything is red on our vehicle, but we cannot see anything when we ace interact. How is the health on this thing?
Roger, to what vehicle?
The Marder we're in.
You're at full 100% HP. I'll try to boop it to fix it.
Thank you.
All elements, be advised, Alpha
in the
is
future.
currently inside the town and clearing it out.
Ground, Boomstick, we're going to be motoring along the green line
Okay, let's try
southwest
this.
of the town, about
Charlie
300, 400
to
meters.
Rally Point Bravo.
Solid.
So something new that I do with the reinforcing
Leopard
bits
to ground.
is I'll
Go.
actually template it like
Where do you
this, and I'll put the second vehicle actually more forward than the first. That way, this one's deletion point will be here, and this one's
east
deletion
of
point will
the-
be here, and they
sort
won't
of
try to
west
ram
of
each
the
other to get to the
objective
same
3.
deletion point. Because it gets really weird when they
Moving.
decide to do that.
Rounds complete, rounds complete.
Set that
10
guy to
seconds
careless
till
hold fire.
splash.
Command, Dutchman.
I'm gonna go ahead
Go
and get
for
rid of
command.
some of these bodies in the field that the
Consider.
APC wasted.
And currently we are clearing objective 2. Everything south of objective
That's
2.
some more
is no
artillery
friendly
back
forces.
here. I don't know if that's on
We
purpose
got
or not.
AA west, about 3 clicks of objective 2.
Tiger copies. Break. Objective 2 seems to have
Here, I'm gonna give air something to do.
medical vehicles and a medical tent north of the tallest
See,
building
fire
there.
support. Do a
Ground
target.
mods have been completed.
Solid copy. So the same rule applies as before. Limited
Tank to ground.
explosive
We
in
got
town.
hostile vehicles approaching from the southwest, moving to engage.
Here. So CAS module.
Solid. Dutchman help them.
Do a rocket system.
Request,
target Alpha.
or Leopard, can you put a thing on your, a flag on your vehicle
25
so
for
I can
offset
PID
for
you
a
better?
decent spread. And after he does that, I want him to pull back to the airbase. We're just going to do a static strike. We'll see if we can have Homebrew try to strike that. And these AI are literally retarded. Okay, let's...
Ground, this is Speedball. Spot rep.
I guess I gotta bring them closer, because they're just being silly.
Positive ID on Gepard, grid ref 6618-1926.
So it sounds like they found my
civilians in
AVIC.
area. Do not recommend mortars.
Oh, please don't
sorry,
run over your own
mark on
dudes.
map if you can.
Please don't run over your own dudes. Thank you. Still cannot believe
Hey, firm, stand by.
Command, Dutchman.
Weapon platform
Go
decided
for
to do
command.
Defend at 8, seeking rockets. We're waving on north to our
Alright,
base.
looks like they cooked off that Vic and the fuel Vic never got
Ground,
here.
this is Boomstick.
Go for ground.
Okay, well,
We're
so much for that
noticing
tank.
a AA position far to the west. Do you want more to soften that place up since it's a hardened place controlled by rival
Put my
factions?
infantry back there.
You can soften it up.
Reconsolidate my markers to move them over here. So yeah, they just cooked off that tank. I completely forgot about it.
Ground, this is Alpha. On fire.
But Vic never got up there anyway, so.
Go for ground.
Alpha is moving to the southern T-junction at the objective 2. We are going to go hold there until further orders.
Solid copy. Regroup. Get your boys up to spec and get ready for objective 3.
Martyr 1 to Leopard, request that you put a flag on your tank so I can PID you, as we know there's an enemy Leopard in the field.
Enemy Leopard's been dealt with, and I have no clue how to put a flag on this.
Or you can requisite a beacon shield generator, like we have on the Martyr.
Or
way,
a beacon shield generator.
Nice.
Oh, that's funny.
I believe you have to put the flag from outside the vehicle.
So I haven't been giving that much attention to chat. My apologies. And yeah, I was calling the fuel truck up so we could do fuel, so I could refuel it.
Dutchman, this is ground.
This is ground. This is Boomstick. We're going to
I can't cancel her cast animation though, so.
Hey Dutchman, if you can get...
Hey, righto, Sergeant. Hope you keep enjoying it.
And 4,
I've been watching some Command and Conquer PvP stuff recently, so...
you cannot destroy, like, ambulances and stuff.
So I timed that perfectly with the airstrike. Will she be able to auto-hover it out? Nope, the Martyr decides to put some hits in her.
Go for ground.
Send in. Rest in peace.
Inside of objective 4 is the hostile AA. There are
Alright, so we got some recon information.
Vehicle, but I'm unable to PID at this height.
I'm gonna do fire support movement. Paper clock, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Hope keep enjoying the obstacle. We're gonna kick out this
medical
one.
vehicles, I do not want to hit any of those.
So actually, let me
At this time, I'm not seeing anything medical.
Have this guy open up.
Possible.
Okay.
Possible mortar position in that area, though.
Solid copy.
So I think he just delivered rounds. I think he's delivering those rounds over here.
How do you feel about assaulting objective 3
Because these
on your own?
guys are apparently really bad
We can
at
move
assaulting
out
this position.
right now,
Jesus Christ.
if you want.
How is this fob holding?
The reason being, I want to send Bravo with one of the vehicles to deal with that AA in objective 4.
Awaiting order.
Yeah, don't worry, we can handle it. We'll be moving right now.
Bravo and IFV, can you move around?
I think that's
and
incredible that that fob's
objective
still
4
alive after I've
from
thrown
north?
so much shit at it.
As long as you call us by our first name.
So I'm hearing some, nope, that's artillery
Sorry,
firing. I guess I'll have to see where those shells land.
Bravo's gonna hold.
Yeah, they're
for,
probably, again, because of where the twos
IFV
land.
curve.
I'd assume it's going to the Red 4 AI, because if it hits the player base at that angle,
Solid
I have a lot of questions.
To get you,
okay, these guys are finally getting to that objective.
Kilo marker on map.
These guys have routed because they messed up
You have
on that
possible
thing.
a few contacts to your west from that location and to your south.
Hey, firm, if you readjust north as well, you should be able to get eyes on it.
Your house blew up. You need to run away.
Ground Command, did you know anything about that helicopter that came into the town and died?
Negative.
Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
This is Dutchman. Yeah. It was taken out probably by a tank crew. We also fired an AA at it.
Correct.
You're saying the helicopter got taken out by a tank
we
crew?
didn't see it or didn't have radio comms about it until it was crashing above our heads.
Well, at least it was not shooting.
It tried to.
I'm gonna whiff this shot on purpose.
Hey, fucking leopard to ground guys, you missed the
You're
building.
able to laze, right? You're able to laze, right?
This is ground to...
Get small.
Be advised, infantry's gonna move in and start clearing it out. Sorry about that, gentlemen.
So, I have no idea where those rounds landed.
We made the whole building disappear.
Love it.
And I hate it.
Okay, so they blew the building up and killed everybody. You can tell it's an Arma 2 asset because it doesn't have a
Try
ruin
limit
texture, so it just
collateral damage. I will not cry about a building down or something, but try limit it.
The guy had an RPG pointed at us. I wasn't taking any chances.
Bad Rush made the right decision.
Bravo's just gonna clear the last building and be done with it.
Solid.
On the way. On the way.
Gonna try to counterattack.
Leopard, coordinate with Alpha for hard targets.
Waiting order.
If he could not be freaked the fuck out, that would be
This is
great.
Alpha, send last.
Standing by.
Alpha, you'll be supported by our tank.
Those two guys aren't supposed to be there.
Ground command, we are already halfway to the next objective in the forests east of it.
Solid copy, I'm aware of it. I'm just saying that tank should help you.
Are you out of fuel? No, you're not, because I literally just respawned you. Go.
We have marked our line of advance in the
whittle,
side chat, so...
the whittle weasel that
Arma's
could.
moving up to support.
Fuck's sake.
If that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we're moving on a black line towards the
Okay,
town.
my thing died. Here,
So
can we
keep in mind
like...
where we'll be.
Fucking turret. I didn't realize he just ran in front of the turret. Fucking...
Roger that.
How can you not kill 8 AI in a fob, and you
Solid copy,
literally
Bones
wasted
Peak.
so much?
What is your info on the last target?
The bunkered position far to
Get
the
over
west,
there, please.
we pop
I
up
want
4
to at least
8
get
rounds
something
of
taken.
HE proximity airburst on that, so any infantry in
You
there's
AI
gonna have a
cannot be
headache.
that bad.
Solid copy. Coordinate with Bravo. Bravo will
Can
be
you-
moving in that location.
Thank you.
soon.
Bravo requesting information on what objective we're actually going to.
Bravo,
Ground, do
you
we have
are
a car?
to move.
Just like an HMG car? Do we have one of those in the AO?
Whoop.
Not
Hey,
that
didn't
I
like
am
him.
aware of.
Oh, that was a
Arma,
dodge.
there is a HMG car tan that is in the previous town that you guys engaged with the IFB.
Oh my god, you are fucking worthless. I swear to
you
God.
have space in your cargo?
Go counter what those guys are gonna be yelling.
Do you mean for passengers?
Yes.
Why are all these Vics set to defend only, for fuck's sake? So I'm gonna have the Weasel Blair by him, try to counter that tank. That'll give these guys an AT shot on it, which I think they're trying to rhyme up right now.
Ivy, do you have space or not?
Who
Take
are
the
you
shot.
asking?
The vehicle crew number 2, not the Leopard, the other one.
Yeah, the Martyr.
Martyr?
Yeah, what's up?
The tank completely repositions on me.
Do you have
This
space
crew's
in
not
your
gonna have
cargo?
any idea.
We can take passengers.
Go for command.
Defended 1 rocket. Break. Take it out 2 times. Gifford at Bergen.
Wow,
Break.
okay.
Spot
I might be able to get a
Leopard
shot
to
on
Weasel
the
crew,
Martyr
where
there
are
then,
you guys?
but fuck hell. She gets her front up.
Dutchman, spot rip over.
This command, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking, over.
Standing by. Ready.
I want you to give the go-ahead so I can give you the spot rep.
Go for it, sorry.
Copy.
Is that our Weasel?
Fire team sized mortar crew on Bergen. Time now.
Sounds like it isn't. Yep, they just dumped it.
Good kill.
So copy coordinate between you and Boomstick to take out that mortar position.
Martyr,
Alright,
up in front
I
of you,
got these guys now firing at these guys in the open.
Bravo, this is small.
He's gonna be told to stand the fuck up and fight. And he doesn't even see him. Starting to get dark too. We got about, these guys have NVGs though.
Command, say again, what is Bravo doing?
So caught these guys in a bit of a
Bravo's supposed
bad
to take
position
one of
here.
IVs and move north to
Hey,
the
can you move up to
red
assist?
kilo to assault bunker infantry and
Alright, I need you to like get up
over.
here pronto. Medical guys have pushed out.
Hey, firm,
Vehicle
you can
pushed
get
up
ISD
and they are
sent
gonna get
to location
smashed.
that I will mark on map graciously. That was all.
Bravo,
This is Alpha to ground. We are advancing into town, but we are under heavy fire.
Push him, push him.
Bravo, scratch last orders, assist Alpha.
I got two AA dudes back. I'm gonna pull them back right there. I got those Vics
We are
back.
assaulting from the eastern town. We need at least 2 rounds to the western part of the back door.
Anything to the western side of the MSR, we're just going to start dunking it. Do you want HE or HE proximate?
Alright, so let's delete the stuff I've got back here.
A firm, rounds going up momentarily.
Tank pushed up to engage my Vic and is engaging crippled infantry. These guys are hits,
Alright, Bravo's
but it's nothing
holding
too
for,
serious, so they'll be able to medic that up.
Chariot.
And Barty is invisible.
Bravo, change of plan to assist Alpha. Alpha has spoken. Over.
A firm, roll 2. Carry on.
Tank is charging up.
Rounds
Not within
out
range
now,
of my
flashing 25.
AT yet. Do you have eyes on? That's a negative, okay.
50-meter deviation on those green dots, so keep advised.
Tank is now pulling back. It's behind a bit of defilade right here. That's why that guy can't see him.
There's plenty charging into that artillery strike right now.
Don't worry, they are warned.
Is there a garrison civilian right there? What the fuck? I think that's gonna bring this number down to 9.
Strike complete, Alpha, give me a PDA.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 9.
Effect unknown, we're moving into check.
He wasn't supposed to be in that stupid bunker.
Martyr to Leopard, do you copy?
If that tank crosses the line... Oh, he hears
Did you
it.
deal with whatever autocannon that was shooting at you?
Yep, we took care of it.
Copy. Okay, they dealt with the autocannon, let's go ahead and field forward.
Ground, boom 6 having to move due to enemy mortar presence, so we don't get counter batteried.
This is ground and repeat last.
Boomstick speedball.
That AT guy gets taken out.
All elements be advised, Alpha is in the Beckerdorf and we are moving to clear.
Short. Giving him a lot of warning shots. He is now going to pull back. Don't fire back. Just gonna let wolves shoot you? Okay, I guess you suck. I'm not gonna give AI mocks as a tier 2 mission. So what the heck are these guys doing? So they're striking my recon vehicles.
And Martyr crossing. We took AT fire, so I'm just looping back around.
This is ground to air assets.
Oh, I require a... Oh!
Just a speedball send.
Speedball, what
oh!
in terms of armor?
Bye!
At this time, I'm not
hit or miss.
Anything heavy armor-wise.
specifically with
Go
radar
away.
contact, but that situation may change. Unable to determine at this time.
That's a hit.
Boomstick speedball.
Send for boomstick speedball.
I
Marker on
forgot.
map for
Those do
enemy
that.
mortar position is currently accurate.
Interesting.
Hey, Fem, can you give me a reference for that?
Town of Bergen grid ref is as follows.
Hey, Fem, got eyes on, Will you be able to give BDA?
Clear buildings, search building.
A firm, got to turn around. Give me 30
Search that
seconds.
damn thing and kill those guys in there, for
Hey,
fuck's sake, please.
splashes in 53 seconds. We're going to be using a mix of HE and HE proximity.
And they go down trying to solo destroy stuff without tasking from
Get
a
out,
tag.
Dutchman.
KIA.
This is Dutchman. We just got shut down. I think there's something wired.
Well, I got messy. Yeah, you can see a front hit on this martyr. She is still barely operational. But now infantry are coming into clear.
Speedball's adjusting, Angels 3.
Nathan. Rounds out on the mall position now, speedball. 3 rounds followed by 2. Copy.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Alright, I'm gonna shoot some shots behind them. Cannot fire, charge 0, charge 1.
Rounds complete, splashing 50 for final.
2,
Be advised, rounds going out. From enemy mortar position.
Hey, firm, we're already moving.
Copy.
Ground to speedball.
I'm just putting them on because didn't realize I put a NATO guy on there.
Gun down roughly in the same location you are in now. Be careful.
Speedball round should be splashing momentarily.
So they put down more rounds on me.
Iceberg, can you stop losing assets?
What, do they lose, Did they ram the tank in the Vic? Because I have no idea how they lost that. Because a tank would be able to tank one of the... That guy was dead. How'd they lose the tank?
I've got my eyes open, I'm not seeing their flash.
I didn't do it. Who knows? Mysterious stuff happening. Oh man, there's so much shit I gotta shovel.
Hey, I'm gonna try again on that target.
Outside.
Command Dutchman.
Hey,
So they've got their bunch of different fire teams clearing stuff out.
Command Dutchman.
How have you not cleared this building? Okay, I'm gonna assume you made like a...
Apparently that leopard got armored by a jeep.
Why did you drive into the Jeep then, knowing that the Vic has physics?
I was not at my computer at the time.
Roger that.
Any chance we can get a mulligan, or is that not gonna happen?
Negative. Not gonna happen. Continue on. Don't ram your Vic into another Vic if you know how the Vics do that. Fuck!
Yo, come in.
Back downstage. One tagger.
Oh, I'm just gonna shoot in this tent. Hope it's okay.
Your flight to the west of objectives. Correct, east of objectives.
I think based on where the turret's pointing, I think they pointed the turret into the hunter. So that's what I'm gonna rule. I'll listen to what they have on Debrief to say about it, but pretty sure they rammed their turret into it and it booted.
This is speedball, send it.
Speedball, can you do a recon run to the south of objectives? Try to pinpoint any AA
that body.
Position.
Unable.
Solid.
We can get rid of the crew around this tank as well. Throwing blue smoke on their strobe.
This is Alpha. Go ahead.
Did you perchance clear out objective 3?
Speedball, this is,
Yep, mostly.
Okay, that's good to know. We're just gonna brush through it again.
Speedball, we've put 8 rounds out over towards the mortar position. Give effect, they should be landing in about 30.
Wait, did I run someone over?
Okay, last thing I'm
Copy,
gonna
we'll
try.
provide BDA when able.
Loves no effect, Speedball.
I'm going to commit all of my guys to clearing out that town. And I'm going to give a Puma.
Copy that.
And if this can't kill everybody, then I don't know what will.
No effect on target. I have no eyes on it. Can you verify 6617-1929?
But yeah, the reason we're not seeing that many units in the AO is because they're working on this.
That's a firm. We've been putting rounds all in that area, whether or not the wind's been taking them. See if you can spot in the surrounding area for splash craters.
I'm gonna, this time she's not gonna have escort because that helicopter was shot down. So reinforcements, spawn units.
Go for ground.
LZ Alpha, Rally Point Alpha.
Regroup with
Horizon Island
Bravo
Defense
and moving
Force.
to the junction in the objective 3 to wait for further tasking.
Going back to the
copy.
Fleckman.
Next objective is your
8-man
next
rifle
task.
squad, RTB and despawn.
Consider there is a lot of open ground. I would suggest putting some
Alpha.
rounds of smoke in between you and city on approach.
And I think this is gonna be the last bit of reinforcing I do.
Grand Command, is that you flaring the blue siren?
Yes, that's a high possibility.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright, good way to get yourself RPG'd, kid.
So citizens in this zone are hiding.
Speedball update, do you have any eyes?
Our beacon is bigger than yours. Stand down.
Alright, boys and girls, no need to measure sizes.
Ivy, go and help Bravo move into last objective, please.
Bravo's currently getting the regroup. We'll offer you a small wave.
Alpha to ground.
Welcome to TSB, where we do realistic military shooters with serious implications, and we also act like total idiots.
Through the forest, close to the objective 3, and to get as close as possible to the town. We will call for smoke mortars.
Now this is where it's going to get messy, because I've got the AT and I've got machine gun turrets, and I've got a good coverage.
Sorry, copy. Pre-mark a small location you want, and then let the boomstick know.
Hi, this is Speedball.
This is high, send traffic, Speedball.
Question for you: Is that Gepard with the spinning radar dish in there actually down, or is that up?
The radar dish is not spinning, that's all I'll say.
Okay.
So it's down. Just look at all the wrecks right here, I mean... This is why I like keeping wrecks, because you can use these as a template later, and if I were to do a serious counterattack...
Go for ground.
Looks like Homebrew is going for those air bogeys.
On the west side of the town. It's very angry and it's shaking.
Yep, alright, here we go. He's got something to do.
There is one angry weed bouncing around west of town.
There is a lot of weed.
Looks like that one missed.
I'm one of them, so
Template's a second one, also misses. He was too close, the missile didn't have enough time to maneuver, I guess.
Speedball, this is Boomstick.
I have no clue what you're saying. If it's enemy,
0 for 2 on that.
Speedball, if possible, can you try and get eyes on where those rounds landed? We put about 8 rounds on top of your marker, and
hey,
if you're
can
saying
you, like,
no effect, we need to know where they're landing to make adjustments.
Do something. Because there's clearly a dude right there. Hey, Gunner. Yeah, there's a dude right there.
Okay, Grand Command, you want Bravo to go to that special snow
Great.
bunker, bunkered infantry, wheeled back cannon, whatever, yeah?
Great, okay. You're an IFV, you're an infantry fighting vehicle. Fight the infantry.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Please. We'll go. For the love of God. Okay, well at least take that town and I'll throw him at the FOB and if the FOB defends. This is high, send traffic, Weasel.
somehow my driver flipped the weasel.
Were you driving through a forest?
Nope. A stop sign.
Alright, I'll give you one mulligan. Don't do it again.
Ground, Martyr, this is Martyr to ground. Do we have an attack helicopter in the AO at this time?
They do, and he is getting
crossing the objective 4.
AA'd.
Bad.
That's his tail rotor. And that's him again. Good night, Cleveland. Get the fuck out of my AO. This is ice on traffic.
For future ops, would it be possible for like having a ranged card table or something like that, or something to help us ID, because we're getting very little information about our BDA, and we've been driving to areas that we've mortared and we're not seeing any craters or anything.
Affirm.
Thanks, bud.
Alright, I'll add that in range cards. So we're going to commit to another attack. It's starting to get dark.
Leopard is now call sign Weasel 1. We're inbound with a 20 mil autocannon.
So copy.
And we're going to be about 1800 by the time this... actually, no, about 1725. Yo, where's my infantry support? There we go. Let's take that little post, and then we'll...
Alpha Bravo,
boop over, hit what we can in there.
Bravo copies. Because the current usage of the mortar is as useful as nipples on a man, we're going to be coming in our little car with a gun on it to come in and give you assistance. Hey, farm.
Interesting way to put it, but okay.
Just mark your position on map, and Boom 6 is going to come and help you out.
Yeah, so they're coming up with the weasels now.
Bravo copies, we'll try to get you some targets.
And infantry is pushing in. So that's 2 of their Tigers lost. Like, literally for the entire campaign. They've got 1 more. You do have a few Huey gunships, but yeah, I mean, like, there's not really that much in terms of air support. There will be some stuff templated at some fobs, but not much.
Boomstick, Bravo.
Yes.
Do you happen to have space for 4 people?
We've got 2 we can ferry.
Yeah, I'd feel really bad if I made 2 people walk. Thanks anyway.
Hi, Dutchman interrogative.
Go.
That was to high, not to ground.
So it is starting to get dark.
Repeat last.
Hi, Dutchman interrogative.
This is High Sun Traffic, Dutchman.
The Tigers aren't going to be reinforced next stop, are they?
Not unless you find some in the field to grab. Like I said, both sides have limited assets.
Copy.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you flew right over an enemy position that hadn't been reconned. No offense. So they are going on my right flank. And out of sheer luck, if they also bring the vehicles around, I think they'll be out of my AT sphere of defense. Like, I got an autocannon weasel right there, and I've got these infantry coming up. Again, just by the fact that they landed there, I don't mean to send it directly at them, it's just how it lined up. Actually, I kind of do mean to send it at them because, you know, they just took that town. These are kind of QRF going in, but you get my idea. Oh, this guy's wounded. Alright. You will just have to pull back. So this helicopter actually got grounded, so I'll give them an additional unarmed Vic. They'll be able to tow that back to their base.
Weasel 1 to Martyr.
Hello. Traffic.
I'm using you guys for cover.
Copy. Don't get in our way, and also put a flag on yourself, por favor.
We have a red flag
How did
on.
2 dudes kill that many?
Ground, are we allowed to start shooting yet?
Repeat last.
What? How did 2 dudes
Alpha Bravo,
kill? What is this? 4, 8, 9
we're outside the town getting assaulted about a kilometer from Alpha.
And they're supposed to be losing. That's...
Sorry,
wow.
thing was not
Okay.
good. We're about
400
meters from Alpha Hold Point,
Okay.
which is swarming with infantry.
Enemy infantry?
Green Marines, yeah.
Over.
Start switching to night vision.
Boomstick, this is high. This is down.
They are taking care of those infantry. So it's not 1800 yet when they switch on their night vision. Nope, they do have them switched on. All right.
Boomstick, can you put
Usually they switch them on around
smoke
1800.
rounds in between Alpha Hold and the city?
Maybe they were friendly. I don't know. Maybe it was some well-placed nades on his part, but fucking hell. I'm gonna template this weasel out.
Alpha to ground.
Oh, that strobe light is like super easy to see at
Alpha
night.
is currently moving into the last forest before the Alpha holding point. When we get there, we will start moving and calling for the support. How copy?
Solid.
But yeah, this will probably be over
Alpha
by
P5
another
is a guy in
15
the tree
minutes.
line near your location that escaped from us, so if you're moving into the HP, just be aware. Oh, that's an enemy Puma.
And airstrike just came in, unsure where. That Puma's down though.
Where's that Puma?
Pull that Vic right there.
There's an orange beam from the same vehicle as what Wizard has.
Yeah, copy. The Puma and the Martyr look very similar, so it's just an IFV of some form. Can you give us more information?
So I think they're talking about the weasel right there.
And Forest.
Okay, you're wounded, so I'm gonna have you pull back.
East of Alpha Hold Point.
I want that vehicle to come up as well.
Copy.
So that's the 50 cal. Firing at the weasel actually. AT goes up. Ah, that weasel's screwed. Good night, Cleveland. Woo! Sweet mama. Slacky, thank you so much for the sub, my man. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you're gonna kick out this one. Martyr goes in the open.
Yeah, copy. Enemy attack helicopter in the AO.
Nope, she's fine. They're calling it as an enemy attack helicopter. They're gonna have to radio that on 55 to Homebrew, because that is not the case.
Weasel 1, your sacrifice will be remembered.
Ground
It's literally just a piece of AT.
Speedball.
But thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Hope you,
Speedball, send it.
Slacky, hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Make my airs clear.
Alright, so,
destroy that.
a lot of smoke just came in.
I'm not entirely sure it's an attack heli, but the Weasel died and it wasn't us, so I think it was an attack helicopter from where the missile.
So they're gonna guess it's an attack helicopter.
Missile, it wasn't.
Yep, Titan AT.
Oh, copy.
Calling that
It
in.
came
Yeah,
down. It came down
bunker
from
in the
top
town
down.
with emplacements. Bunker in town with emplacements.
Never mind, no attack helicopter then.
Yeah, so Homebrew does a quick pass to see what's up.
So copy. Can you mark a rough location?
Wilco.
Wait one.
Wilco. Understood.
And I have that thing staged from the side. Alright, so wounded, he's going to be able to RTB. Infantry, I'm not really counting as a template. I'm just being very, like, you know, this is probably the less amount of AI I've had down in, you know, a city at once. Usually I'd, like, try to over-garrison so everyone has shit to shoot at.
Be advised, Speedball RTB for rearm.
Ground, Maul is able to provide smoke now that we know how this
That weasel's kind of on his own.
Working.
Solid copy. Coordinate with Alpha Bravo.
This is Alpha, send it.
And Onion is trying to reposition the other weasel in territory that isn't covered. He needs to be incredibly, I'd say careful, but honestly it's lucky. With how much AT's out here, he just has to get a read on it before it gets a read on him, because otherwise it's going to smoke him. But I think coming in at this angle, the AT doesn't really cover too well, and he should be okay. So my weasel just cooked off to some sort of AT. Looks like that was from Mr. J right here. And there's some supporting fire going over here.
Boomstick, this is Alpha.
And they take out those positions. Nice.
Are you in position to provide walking cover towards the town?
Yep, can do.
There,
Yeah, can do.
If you do,
I have my infantry coming in to flank?
English. If you cannot fire on them, just hold your position or hold your.
Alpha, we're able to provide with smoke. Do you need it now?
A-firm, we are ready to move.
I'm sorry about earlier. Alright, well, I already started. After this, I'll finish it.
Of course I am.
So I'm going to say this to everyone real quick. Women are scary. Women are very, very scary. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, let's delete some of the stuff behind them so we had no civilian casualties back here.
Alpha checking on a 50, please.
Going to delete the infantry that were killed off.
There.
Smoke's all getting morale.
And otherwise, squads are moving in.
Roughly when the smoke marks.
Majority of these guys are down. And we'll see how things go. So that position's fully killed. They got the HMG right there.
Smoke grenades. They are.
We're seeing that Weasel also put some shots in. Alright, these guys, if they can, I'm going to send them to go prone so they survive from that Weasel trying to shoot them.
But Bravo's going to continue on the mission anyway.
And they just killed my AT.
Alpha is up, don't worry.
Okay.
Alpha, we've got one
so these guys, I'm going to turn their turrets around. I'm
out.
going to say they reoriented their turrets to try to provide cover.
We'll wait until you finish your fire mission, then we're moving.
But at this point, I'm going to do some ungarrisons
this is
here.
Suggestion over. Boomstick, I have a suggestion.
Stand up for Boomstick.
Boomstick, what about smoking the very edge of the city and the whole city?
Fall back.
That's going to make it a nightmare for CQC.
How am I only down to this much dudes?
I'm thinking smoke necessary only for
yeah, and
approach,
these vehicles
not
for templating.
Over.
Anymore.
Ransom smoker out now.
Roger that.
Sorry, the last decision is for you.
We are literally just going to pull out of this area.
Roger. Understood.
Try to get the hell out of here. That cripple guy is going to be able to make it.
Be advised, Bravo has set up 2 flag markers on map requesting smoke salve on those locations. Thank you.
Both of those guys throw smoke grenades. I say this guy's going to come down to get away.
Understood, rounds are out now. Boomstick is now out of smoke entirely, we only have offensive.
Oh, meant to be advised, Alpha is assaulting the town times now.
Sorry.
How many times is that?
How many times have they been assaulting the town?
Bravo, smoke should be splashed now.
We'll go. On the way.
This guy should have left that town. Run, you idiot!
Ready for orders. On the way.
Bravo, with those smokes accurate for you.
Smoke's very good.
Thank you. Big smoke.
Alright, so I have infantry all trying to get the heck out of here.
Ground Commander, you alive?
So that mortar was destroyed.
Ground is good.
Solid copy.
Alpha, are you alive?
I can confirm from CTAP, these Alpha, Bravo are on the move, and we are in the forest.
Roger that.
Oh, the whole not responding to radio communications is still a problem.
Yeah, the radio hasn't been
Bravo's moving through smoke. We're going to be on the
best
town
today.
within 30 seconds. We'll
Yep,
try
we
to
got
get
my guys routing.
eyes
There's
on
no assets for them to route with.
and get you confirmation on their position.
And I still have this position kind of overwatching
Alpha.
the entire area.
We are
Though they won't be
entering
able to
the
see
Sector
much
9
because
and
of that
we'll
hill.
be clearing
Shit,
Sector
okay.
10 after that.
Alright, I'm gonna say these guys are just gonna scuttle the assets then. We're not gonna, they don't have the time to bring them. They don't want to give them to the player base.
Copy that.
They are just going to pull out as well.
On the way. On the way.
Hi, this is Boomstick.
This is High Sun Traffic.
In loading the bloody mortar into the Vic, it's just knocked out our back wheels and the mortar's destroyed. It's possible for help.
A firm. Wait one. Should be fixed.
Thank you.
Alright, so they'd be able to shoot those assets out. You have AT, so let me just, This is their night vision, by the way.
Alpha reads, go ahead.
What is your current
If that doesn't blow it, then
we are
I don't know.
Moving towards
Wow,
the junction
okay.
west of Sector 9 and soon to cross into Sector 10 of Objective 4.
Oh, yes it did, okay, cool.
So copy our
Having these guys pull away at this time.
Alpha will mark its location.
Having all these AI pull out. That guy's wounded, he'll be carried
Bravo,
by one of
this
those
is Boomstick.
dudes, so it's fine. And now I'm just having a large group of people pulling out of the AO at this time.
Bravo, Boomstick.
Alright, so they're just gonna clear that position out. Hey! Look, a tank! Look, a tank! That was actually a bit close. Hey,
we are in the town, clearing Sector 9.
don't run away.
You move towards north.
Martyr to High Command, if you just quickly take a peek at our location, I think you'll find something you'll enjoy.
Stick is going to the right.
Oh, dude, it's the
This is High, wait one.
rave.
This is High, I mean, good for you, but if air dunks you, then that's not my fault.
Nah, we got a trees of protection, we'll be okay.
All we need now is a whistle and we're good for a rave in our pockets.
Oh my god.
Famous last word.
Or are we going there?
Go do your IFE things. I don't see anyone with a rocket
Bravo,
launcher here to
Boomstick.
stop you, so...
Go for Bravo, Boomstick. We're able to come into town and lend you guys a hand. We'll be a bit of a fire platform for you.
Hooray!
A firm, main road into town seems clear. All emplacements have been dismantled by Bravo.
That's pretty much
We're going
everything.
to clear it entering on the south side MSR.
And I'm Burkane. Thank you so much for the sub, my man. Hope you keep enjoying the
Copy
operations.
that.
I hope you're going to kick out of this one. Is it because Bloodwing beats
The
you at all
eastern
times?
road is clear. I cannot confirm the southern road. Alpha, we need to give you a heads up for that one.
This is Alpha to ground.
Hero abuse is
Alpha has cleared
the number one
9,
cause
10,
of
and
liver
12.
disdain or whatever the heck.
They're clear at
Or arousal, one of
this
the
time.
When I start templating my planes, I will prioritize orange flashing
We were
beacon.
expecting Bravo to be faster and to be in there, but we can move
Bravo's
it.
on it, don't worry.
Break. There's a unknown package parachuting down to the southwest of the town at this time.
Be advised that's a
It's a
hunt
hunt IR,
Yeah,
you'll be okay.
Affirm.
Alright, so as we end this operation, let me just take a quick look of what they still have
To all
available.
forces, very last objective will be bunker infantry to your north.
Still have that R&R point.
Northwest, I believe.
Homebrew's grounded his Vic. The pilots are just all chilling, I guess, because they don't want to risk anything else. And then in the field, we have the Weasel AT and the Martyr. Or no, it's the Medical Vic. I think the Martyr's still okay, though. So yeah, that thing survived the entire AO. So you gotta give it Frost, Teacher, and Wizard. They did a pretty good job of that Vic.
Do you think you'll be in need of pickup as soon as
You
you
also
clear
have that
last
armed
down,
Vic
or are we indexing
with
and
its
clear?
mortar. So these
Good
two
idea.
statics
Get
survive,
ready
so
for
they'll
it.
get another HMG and AT piece to utilize.
How many men are in the AO?
Ground, this is High. Do you copy?
This is ground, go ahead.
Roger, Recon's reporting that position I gave you as extra with the yellow marker 654-205. Forces from there are falling back to the southwest at this time. We believe that enemy forces are pulling out of the AO at this time. How copy?
Solid copy. What is our next objective then?
Roger, begin RTB at this time. Be advised, the town of Dashhorn was lost. However, the town of Falling Bustel is still having heavy fighting. We'll take care of that for next operation as a possible objective. So they still have
Solid
both their
copy,
mortars as well.
Dutchman, get your bird in the air, get to my location. Alpha, Bravo, confirm unit count.
Are both Hueys down? Okay, so they got
Bravo,
2 more
unit
unarmed
count,
Hueys that they can
4+.
utilize. That's cool.
Alpha confirms we are ready for RTB.
So I'm gonna watch them RTB,
I mean unit count.
give a quick debrief.
Alpha is 7 strong.
That one, did you read the last?
How many civs are still alive here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey,
In
Wizards, you
Bergen,
mind
I
picking
had
us up?
13 total.
We're sending something your way.
Ground, just to confirm, are we RTB at this time?
That's correct. Get all the foot mobiles you can in your Vix and RTB.
Alright, so it looks like there were still a
Martha,
few
where is Vic?
killed civs. I don't think too many, though.
Martyr was going to drive home. Would you like a ride?
Let's give him a
Ground forces, be advised, the area is coming in to pick you up.
I did have one run away because his house got blown
someone
up,
want
so
to
we're
ride
going to go
home
down
in
to
Martyr?
12,
We're
but
gonna
still
have to drive
3.
till we started going.
Martyr, if you pull into the center
And again, there isn't that much house
Alpha
damage,
still
so
needs to see you guys pick it
there
up.
wasn't actually any fighting in here,
Wait
really.
one.
So I'm actually going to
This
rule
is
that as
ground.
negligible.
We have birds coming in to pick up any stragglers. If you are not in a vehicle, wait next to Bergen City. All vehicles.
Ground,
make your way.
this is high. Do you copy?
Go.
I wouldn't recommend putting a helicopter on your front line when we've already had 2 helicopters get shot down. Just have it look like they're falling back, and I'll just kill the server, okay?
Sorry, that one, I assume you heard that. Everybody else, get in vehicles and let's move home.
I have every AA position planned, and the next one is actually in this town. I just don't want it to get schwacked yet. You know? And next week's mission, they'll decide if they want to do it continuing on or wait till the morning, so they can either do a night hit or a day hit. I'll let Nanostar decide that so I know what to template. Alright, all forces, I've done a head count of our assets, so it'll be rolled over for next time. Additional assets, we're going to send engineers out. There were 2 unarmed Hueys that were shot down but recoverable, so we'll tow those back to base. And there's some statics laying around that we can grab. But otherwise, good job. We are RTB and Endex at this point. So I got 2 more Tigers there.
Yay!
And that APC actually survived, so we'll bring that out as well. Alright. So that's the mission done. You can see both the fucking strobe lights. Alright, so I'm gonna tab out. I'm gonna cut my music, we'll put my stuff up.
O'clock in the morning.
And let's have our stock image come up and TeamSpeak come up. Alright, so I've got nothing bad to say other than air. These guys do have man pads set up, just, you know, walking around on their back line. So if you fly over their rear objectives, you're probably going to get hit by man pads. Also, I think a Titan AT shot you down in the first time because you went right in front of it and it just started booping you. So, yeah, shit happens. Otherwise, I mean, everything seemed to go really well. Just a reminder, the tanks have turret physics, so if you ram your tank turret in a vehicle, it's probably going to blow up your tank. And you guys have the most overpowered fucking faction AI I've ever had. Like, on the other side of the map, I had a frickin' firefight going on, and first wave I sent, literally everyone got slaughtered, and no Red 4 AI died, or even got hit. So I don't know what's up with that, but Since I was hoping that the whole place would be lost, but it wasn't, that'll just be added over. Nano, I also want to ask you, since you're acting ground command, for next week's op, do you want to wait till it's morning to attack, or do you want to attack right at night? A night attack means they won't have the 8 hours to build new fortifications, or at least larger ones. But you have to do the op at night. But if you wait 8 hours, you have daylight, but they had 8 hours to, panic build a few things similar to what we had this week, if you decide to continue with the attack.
Well, I don't care either way. It's depending on what the guys want.
Okay, well, ask them.
If
Well,
at night, then
that
at
I
least
just
use the good NVG settings.
Well,
But
generation
MVG
3 red.
settings will be crap as always.
And during the day, I don't want to play with the shitty NVGs that we had today.
How about we do compromise? Let's do early morning, real early morning.
So, like what? 4?
4 hours. Do it half and half.
That would mean...
About 4 hours.
So if it's 1800, that would mean it's 2200. So it would still be, like, dead at night.
I was more likely thinking 4 a.m., 3 a.m.
4 a.m., okay, so, yeah, alright, gotcha. Early morning, like what I said, so.
That 120mm mortar is the biggest piece of shit, but also at the same time it's fucking...
Let me also ask on that real quick. So, range cards, fixed MP7s that actually work because their damage models are wonky. What other changes did we ask for this stuff? Homebrew's helmet. Homebrew's helmet. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you give the dedicated AT guys a dedicated AT launcher, or just remove them, because it's kind of silly that
They're riflemen.
It's kind of silly. You have a guy who's called AT, and he has a little AT stick, and then everybody else was an AT stick. There's no point in that slot. Either change the name to rifleman, or just have it dedicated AT, because
I think, Lou, that the Panzerfaust is only a one-shot use as well, so...
it's a one-shot. It's an AT stick. It's a one-shot thing.
Okay, I mean, I just copy and pasted the names that were on the thing, so...
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that...
I'll change the name if it's really that much of an issue.
Or
it would be nice to have reusable.
It would be nice to have reusable. There is a Carl Gustav in the mod set. It is what we normally use when we play as Americans.
BRB. They want me to rename a slot. Oh, that's fucking grand. Sorry, I timed that with T-Far. Yeah, I just... Okay.
Gustav, we use German stuff. The Carl Gustav.
We're gonna do a tier 3 op.
Have in the mod set.
All right. Anything else?
Marksman scopes.
Yeah, that's the mod. That's the mod set that gave you that stupid scope, not Liru.
Rangefinders. Shut up a second. The marksman scope for the DMRs that are given are actually sniper scopes. You can't really like do the way that you would with the SU-230 for being a marksman. You end up having to do mil dots, kind of like how actual sniper scopes actually are. So probable looking into alternatives for the scopes would be ideal.
I'm keeping the scopes.
Okay.
That's part of what you spawn with. I don't mind changing names. Won't change scopes or anything that's in the default loadouts.
Scopes are alright, but backpacks would be handy because we only have 10-round magazines. And Vector 21s because we've got no rangefinders.
Then bring ammo in the VIX.
21s do have rangefinders, you just have to hold R, and then it'll shoot a laser out and give you range.
Yeah, we have binoculars though. We don't
Okay.
have rangefinders. I had to take rangefinders off with Dead.
But to be fair, Auntie, you don't really need a rangefinder of a
Generally speaking.
of a marksman rifle. You're shooting out to 800 meters. That thing roughly MODOT 0.9 is like 100 meters, I think. It's like ridiculously overcompensating the rangefinder on that thing.
Shooting 300 meters is about between 1.8 and 2.4.
Yeah.
It would be nice to be able to know the range so I can zero the rifle without having to make ranging shots.
Just aim on his head and the shot will hit somewhere in his body.
I just want to give a quick shout out to Bravo for executing civilians today. That was interesting.
What?
We never executed any civilians.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking
Yes,
about.
you did. Then you cry.
Didn't.
And now we're going to argue about useless things.
Roofless.
Yeah.
Okay, anything actually relevant to the AO? Like, none?
No.
Everyone did a good job?
Shield generator strong.
Just for shits and giggles,
How
it might
many
be.
vehicles did we lose today from bullshit?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I
All I
think
know is, one martyr,
Iceberg
one
lost
campaign.
3. And 2 choppers gone down.
Did we lose any fast movers?
No.
Oh, cool.
I mean, they have mad pads.
Oh yeah,
Possible.
Liru, is it possible to change radios for squaddies from 148 gens to the 152s because team leads, although they're not medium long ranges?
You're not Blue 4. It wouldn't be compatible with the vehicle scripting I've set up.
Just for shits and giggles, it might be a long stretch. Do we have any extra spare pylons in storage to equip one of those unarmed to an armed Huey?
That will be up to the Tier 3 op, I think, next week for a pylon changing.
But for the Hueys?
For
Yeah,
Airvix.
Tigers.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Tier
Tigers.
3, I've got not planned for you guys if you want to do a quick operation with that fob that's right next to your base. Otherwise, we can break. Entirely up to you. What do you feel like?